Welcome to episode 27 of Gintama. Last time we had Shinpachi's friend that they had to save from the gang with a bike race, and now we'll be moving on to something else. So go ahead and watch it. We'll talk about it at the end. For now, let's click play in 3, 2, 1, play. We've got a housewife fighting whoever this is. And we've got the pop idol girl in the other corner. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. Jock itch. Kick her ass. Are they supportive of their idol being in a boxing match? She could hurt her beautiful face. They're just supportive of her decisions. Is she going to use the guitar? What? They changed the menu. They put a new item on the menu and they had to close. What is a dream? Holy shit. God damn, Kagura is deep and also in the fight. I'm the trash man. I just start throwing trash all over the ring. I don't think so. Oh, hi. Okay. Weird to see the pop idol again in that circumstance. This episode is called Some Things Can't Be Cut with a Sword. Like friendship, for example. So yeah, I don't know. An opening scene doesn't really tell me a lot of the time what an episode of Gintama will be about. So I guess Okita will be involved, but I don't know if, that match with the Otsu is going to matter, if she's going to be in the rest of the episode or not. Could just be the first couple minutes and have nothing to do with anything. I'm enjoying this opening more after hearing it a couple times. The Amazons tournament. So yeah, this might have just been the place we happened. Okay, so we're continuing more fighting event stuff. Otsu might have just had that one little cameo. But we're continuing with that story. Okay. I'm sure you do. That's great. Is that like when people like listening to women play tennis? Because of the sounds they make? Anyway, Kagura did interrupt pretty majorly. We're going to the underground, hardcore fights. What is happening over there? I just saw Detective Pikachu recently. It's the Charizard match. What is that thing that he is wielding? It's a big ass club because he's an Oni. Death match. All the time. You guys fight all the time. As if that matters. You think... Even if there weren't, you think he would do anything? They constantly talk about how that would be easier to just frame somebody else. Let's do that. Okay, let's find out. Are we following the guy? Trying to find out who he is? Right? Weird. What? Okay, he runs a daycare. He's gonna be some really nice guy. Ah, he did the Kakashi thing. The thief. That is a... It is a weird thing to do. Right? They generally are. Especially looking at a bunch of kids, it seems bad. I'm guessing it's him. Yes. Sounds creepy. Yeah, he's the badass preschool teacher. Kagura fits right in with the little children. Not really, though. Yeah. He takes care of orphaned kids. And he's fighting to make money. Or he just does it because it's fun? Okay. So that's how he ended up here. Yeah, but I mean... You know, you're taking care of them. Here's my card. His apology is his business card. Can you be sure about such a thing? No one will ever come to your house ever again for the rest of your life? You didn't think you could keep it secret from them, could you? Or at least him. Yeah. We'll set that aside. Much better. I will. Thank you. I'm sorry? That is amazing. Will you, though? Slurp that shit down. No, I don't. I burped, excuse me. Okay. That's important. So these are some high up dudes. You know, he was saying, like, they'll be our last guests, so I don't know if he's going to try to run. Take the children and get out of there. And now they want to get rid of him. I'm sorry? What does this mean? How does one's life become like pasta? She can, and she does. She has decided that you have a pasta life, and so now you do. Deal with it. Yamamoto. Whoa! Self-fulfilling prophecy. He just fucking made it happen. Yep, he's trying to make a break for it. Hopefully whatever you do will still be able to support them. You got like 12 kids. Yeah, that's great. That works out perfectly. Look at the bird boy. Yama-san! He's accepted it. The more important question is how you see his face from behind him. Oh shit. Goddamn. That... I mean, you never know. Could survive in something like this, but that looked like a heart stab. So that's their replacement. Is he okay? Is he dying? Yeah, that seems bad. Is he actually gonna die? I didn't expect him to die. I like Rain, personally. So he's dead? Maybe. That might be the story, and it'll be revealed at the end that they believe he's dead, which allowed him to actually get away, and maybe we'll see at the end that he got away with the kids. Well, there are the kids. Okay. Alright. I love it when I bring up a theory and then like immediately a show just tells me I'm wrong. Maybe he got away with the kids. Bam, kids. Oh man. Maybe he got away and he'll come back for them. It seems unlikely at this point. Well, no, not really. They just killed him because they were bad. Then, I mean, in a way, you know. Killed him because he was trying to do good. Good thing he gave them his card, so they could come and request a job. And I've always said I wanted to see them and the Shinsengumi working together more, and so that's cool too. My skin. It's the biggest organ. Also, friendship. It's even bigger. Okay. Soul, whatever you want to call it. For sure. Let's go find out. Many things. So here he goes too. Off he goes. Yep. Damn. A demon indeed. Being kept as a pet, as a human, isn't pathetic? Alright. He's back from the grave to get revenge. Thank you. It's almost as if masks can be worn by different people. I get for you, Oni, sir, that this is possibly a difficult concept to comprehend. Also true. But yes, one man's mask can also be worn by another person. The mask does not denote the identity. Shh. That was close. God damn. I thought that was his arm. Totally. I thought his arm just started fucking breaking off. It's like, oh, Jesus. It broke, but I thought it was even worse. The white demon. It really makes sense. With the, I know Crunchyroll has translated it as White Knight, but it's supposed to be White Demon, and that works out pretty well, considering the talk of demons. Mm-hmm. The armies of hell have arrived. Or that. Okay. That's what? 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 I mean, just in general, the thirsting after the milk thing is weird, but Papa's? Papa's milk? That's not how that works. Usually. Maybe the Yato clan, the men are the ones who do the breastfeeding. But fuck you anyway. Oh, and they all showed up. That's pretty badass. I'll move on to something else. Well, we've got some shadowy figures in the background now, ruling over everything. Planting some seeds for the future. You'll be fine. Well, that's... that makes you think he likes you. I hope he does. What a great couple. So what happens to the kids? Is he alive? No? Okay. I was still waiting for that reveal, but no. Okay, well, he actually died. Didn't expect that, so... What do we have after the episode? Anything? See more of the Shinsengumi next time. Ayame is back. I'm sorry? I'm sorry? That's threatening. Oh, what? Virgos, you'll die today? I think my dad's a Virgo. I should call him. On to the discussion. Alright, episode 27. We have Okita in the fighting arena and this Kitomaru guy. Didn't know where this episode was going to go. You really can never tell from the beginning of a Gintama episode. Sometimes it'll be indicative of where we're going. Sometimes it'll be thrown away entirely. Remember the episode where Shinpachi got like the good luck charm thing and then that had nothing to do with anything and we just did something else? So yeah, was that the panty thief? Was that the same episode as that one? But yeah, I'm like, okay. At the very least, it showed that Okita is probably going to be involved in the episode, but the actual opening itself with the fight going on, who knows? And we did continue focusing on a fighting arena type story, just not with those characters. Otsu, the pop idol, makes a return here, being a boxer, a fighter in this match, which is pretty badass, using her guitar to fight. Pretty cool. So I was like, I don't know if we're going to get her and a story about that, of her trying to break away from singing to become a fighter, or do both at the same time. It's great that her fans are here to cheer her on in whatever her endeavors may be. But that was just interesting to me because at the time I am recording this, the new season of Black Mirror just came out yesterday, and I watched it yesterday, and there was an episode about a pop idol, and she wanted to kind of start doing her own thing, and her managers were like, no, you can't do different things. This is not the same as that at all. But just what Gintoki and Shinpachi were saying is like, my favorite restaurant, they said they were adding this new thing to a menu and they had to close, and this is too much for her. And Shinpachi's like, no, it's fine, she'll keep singing. It just made me think of that, which was just an interesting coincidence, because so many things in Gintama happen to line up with other things that I'm watching around the same time, and it's weird. But, yeah. Either way, we get Okita in this episode, which is great. I like him a lot, especially with Kagura, and if I ever had to say that I had a ship of any kind, Okita and Kagura, because it's hilarious. And, like at the end when she's like, ooh, I think he likes me, annoying, that kind of thing, it's funny. I just like the two of them together, interacting. That one episode where they were at the festival, and I realized, holy shit, they're hilarious together. I just want to see that more. And seeing the Shinsengumi as a whole working with Jobs Gin more is great too. I've always wanted to see more of that. I like it when they're together, and here they're fighting together against this common cause, and that was really cool. Also, Kagura's her speech about dreams, fucking incredible. When she got in there and interrupted the fight, and calling Shinpachi pasta, and she's Yamamoto, and I love it when she says things that just mean nothing. Like, it's great. She just says things for no reason. She'll just say some weird thing, and it's great. And then it, just came to be true. Like, Shinpachi realized, oh shit, that's why I'm Pasta. That's why I'm Detective Pasta, okay. And he just went with it, and it worked, and it was fantastic. But yeah, the main plot here with Okita taking them to this underground fighting arena where these death matches are happening, even then I didn't know where it was going to go. Because at first I was like, he probably likes it, but he actually wants to stop it because these people are killing each other down here. And I'm like, well, these guys, how often do they really uphold the law? They do all kinds of terrible shit all the time. How many times have they said, you know what, instead of trying to find the guy, why don't we just go find somebody similar and just frame them? It's fine, right? So I'm like, as if he cares about upholding the law, but in this case he actually does, and wants to get this place shut down. And then, even from then, I was like, okay, we're just going to focus on that, and they're probably going to get in there and have their official matches or whatever. But we actually end up focusing on the strongest fighter guy, Kitomaru, and learning about him. And then, as you would expect, it's a pretty simple type of subversion. This demon killer is actually this man who's taking care of all these orphaned children. He was a killer in the past, and now he's kind of being forced to do this. And it's right now is just money that he can use for them, but he doesn't like doing it. He doesn't like paying for the children, supporting their lives with that kind of money, and he wants to get out. Of course, being able to support all these children, because there's a lot of them, is good, and having the money to do that is good. But I do understand where he's coming from about wanting to get out of that kind of thing. Of course, it's dangerous, and of course, they want to take him out anyway for a superior fighter. And I didn't expect in the slightest for him to die. Gintama never fails to surprise me with these kind of things. You just never know. You had episode 24, the story with the transgender people, and like that was pretty heartwarming. Episode 25 was utter ridiculousness with the hot pot. 26, they go get the friend out of the gang. It all ends up well. And then episode 27, it's like, oh yeah, this guy, he's gonna get away with the kids, but he just dies. He's dead. Oh, you never know. You never know with Gintama how it's gonna play out, and it always works. It balances the tone so well that you never question it, whether something turns out serious or goofy. It works. He got stabbed, like, through the heart, and I was like, what? Whoa. That seems huge, but, like, there's no way, right? And then even after that, I was like, could this be a ruse? Could somehow he have survived, and he's faking his death as a way to get away? But then the children showed back up, right as I was thinking that, and I was like, shit. But is there a possibility that he's still out there and that he'll come back? No, he's dead. So I don't know what exactly happens to the children, if they'll be taken care of by other people. But that was great when they came, because earlier when he gave one of them the little thing, and he was like, yeah, come by Odd Jobs Gin if you need any help. And then they did, and they took payment with like the little trinkets that they had, and that was a really great scene. And of course everything that Gintoki was saying about like, it doesn't matter what happens to my body, it's my soul that matters. Dying is not the thing that would really kill me. The thing that would really stop me from living and being who I am is if I didn't abide by my soul and by who I am, and didn't go do what I thought was right, despite what the consequences may be. And Okita goes too, which is great, and you know he's going to. And everybody shows up. Kondo's not here in this episode, but Hijikata and everybody else as well, because of course they're gonna do it as well. They talk about something really important, setting up seeds for like possibly actual like major plots in the future about the Tendo sect, these shadowy political figures that seem to be at the top of this country, kind of controlling the shogun and pulling all the strings behind everything and making this country the way they want it to be, and they're in charge of this, and that's why they can't move for fear of retaliation against the Shinsengumi. But of course by the end deciding, with the help of Gin and everybody, to do it anyway, because they can't stand by and let it happen regardless. But to these people, or at least the one guy from the Tendo sect who was in charge of this whole thing, he's like, oh, well, fun while it lasted. He'll go do something else now. So those are setting up some like big major villains for the future. I loved when Shinpachi was like, what happens if men and women, everyone is stupid? And Kagura's like, let's go find out. Maybe that's a good selling point for Gintama. That's a good tagline. What if everyone was stupid? And not everyone is, but at the very least they're ridiculous most of the time. Not stupid necessarily, but absurd and goofy and crazy. But yeah, the fight, of course, Gin can go in there and kick his ass, which was pretty fun. Some fucking weird line from Kagura about drinking Papa's milk. I'm gonna just have to assume that the Yato clan, the males breastfeed. For now, that's in my head. And then pretty badass from the Shinsengumi coming in there at the end too. He's like, do you have any idea who's behind us? And then I'm like, I think we're behind you. Some pretty scary people, you're right. I was like, oh, nice. So this was a good episode. I didn't know where it was going for the most part. Didn't expect him to die at all. It was great to see Gintoki and them working so closely with the Shinsengumi, with a heavy focus on Okita, since I really like him. Kagura was really funny. Some great speeches, whether they were ridiculous from her or serious from Gintoki. And yeah, it was a good one. I'm curious if Otsu is going to continue her fighting career, but I guess that's not the important part. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel. New episodes of Gintama every Tuesday and Thursday. We can talk about the episode in the comments further if you'd like. And check out the Discord if you want to come talk some more about whatever. And the Patreon if you want to support the channel and get early videos. Those links are in the description below. So thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.